So you might think you know Skyscrapersim, but just like any good game or simulation, it's packing plenty of secrets. This video will show all the hidden secrets of our favourite elevator game, ranging from building Easter eggs to secrets in the program itself. Without further ado, here are 50 facts you didn't know about Skyscrapersim. Number 1. If you go to floor 141 in the Triton Centre, Skyscrapersim's flagship building, and then ascend the 2 flights of stairs to the top roof level, you'll find a couch precariously positioned on the roof of the building. At this point, it's up to you whether you want to boot it off the side or try and negotiate taking it in the lift. Number 2. Wondering how the buildings are stored in Skyscrapersim? They're not just in the game, they are actually stored in these special text files in the buildings folder, which all end in the file extension .bld. These files can be opened just like any other text file, showing the handwritten code that is used to manually program in each building's features. Number 3. The programming language used to create these script files is a 100% proprietary language exclusive to Skyscrapersim. You can learn how to use it to make your own buildings by watching my Skyscrapersim coding tutorial series. Number 4. Early versions of Skyscrapersim had just one building, an early version of the Triton Centre, which loaded automatically upon startup. Here are some screenshots of it from the old website. Number 5. You may have heard of the Benno building creator, but you may not know that there are actually 2 other building creators available on that same webpage. The random building creator, which could produce a randomly generated simplistic building or miniature cityscape, and the step-by-step building creator or Benno Simple creator, which could produce simplistic buildings according to a guided voice tour. Number 6. Part of the Skyscraper Simulator Showcase Extreme Mega Projects package, the Palace Tower is the tallest fully finished hand-coded building ever created for Skyscrapersim. Based on the abandoned Sky 1 project by EGA1, it has 343 floors and rises to a simply staggering 4,395 feet tall. Number 7. The Glass Tower is actually based on a fictional San Francisco set building from the movie The Towering Inferno. Number 8. The Triton Centre is not named for the Greek god Triton nor the NASA space probe. It's actually named for the Korg Triton synthesizer. Number 9. Some more recent buildings in Skyscrapersim contain these simulated vehicles, which can be entered using the E key and driven around the map. Perhaps don't try to take them too far though, as they are still an experimental feature. Number 10. Every picture you see or sound you hear in Skyscrapersim is actually a file in the data folder, which holds all these textures, image files, and sounds used in the buildings, including the main menu sprites and intro music. Number 11. For much of its history, the preset Simple building had a curious defect in its front entrance caused by the internal windows not being quite as long as their external counterparts, leading to a bizarre invisible wall collision as it tried to exit. Number 12. The Skyscrapersim intro music is based on a preset from the Korg Karma synthesizer, of which the Korg Triton is a derivative. Number 13. In 2022, Scratch user Nothing Can Stop Me 347 created a brand new Skyscrapersim building creator, known as NCSM Building Creator Reloaded. These are some of the buildings it can produce. Number 14. Among a few other buildings, the Triton Centre features a realistic pool model on the 132nd floor. The colliders are outdated and therefore do not work, but it still looks the part. Number 15. Current versions of Skyscrapersim are based on the Ogre engine. Earlier versions used Crystal Space. Number 16. Ever seen these Easter eggs in the Benno buildings? Coleham Hospital, Housing Estate, Museum and High Street all feature 10 Easter eggs hidden around the building to find. Why not have a go trying to find them all? Number 17. Accessible via the lower lobby, these have got to be some of the coolest lifts ever created in Skyscrapersim. Known as the 256 squares elevators, they take passengers from the lower lobby of Triton Centre 3 to the Diamond View observation deck on the 161st floor. They feature immaculate visual effects on the walls, as well as custom directional messages. Number 18. The Skyscrapersim project originated in 2002 using TrueVision 3D game engine. Number 19. Pressing the function keys while loaded into a building can unlock several cool secrets, including wireframe mode, showing colliders, and showing mesh bounding boxes. Number 20. Modern versions of Skyscrapersim support not just one building loaded at a time, but unlimited engine context, which can be used to simulate small cities. The quest is on to build the biggest city imaginable. Number 21. Here is a Benno building creator building with just a few floors. However, check the control panel and fly up. All Benno building creator buildings have 62 above ground floors and 9 basements, regardless of how many of those floors actually have content. Number 22. Several elevators have been removed from the modern EJ81 version of Triton Centre 3 in a bid to make the layout more realistic. Among these are the outside car park lifts, this low-rise lift in a small room, some of the high-rise sky lobby lifts, and the big freight lift to all floors. Number 23. The textures in Skyscrapersim come from a variety of different texture packs, all of which can be explored in this text file in the root folder. Number 24. Toggling verbose mode on the control panel causes the console to produce much more detailed messages than normal, useful if you are a developer looking to debug new features. Number 25. No Northeast Triad Convention Centre by EJ81. Well, this is what it used to look like. The texture palette is radically different. The elevator is sporting Schindler HT fixtures instead of the modern vandal resistant variant. Many features are missing and the layout is almost unrecognizable. Number 26. Open the script of any Benno Building Creator building. Each one contains a large section of JavaScript code just after the floor definitions. This is here for the Building Creator script reinterpreter, so you can continue editing buildings after they were first exported. Number 27. Sometime around 2018, the Skyscrapersim project was officially discontinued. The old forum and website shut down and development ceased. In late 2022 though, the project was officially rebooted, a new website launching and development resuming. The new forum launched a few years prior. Number 28. The first external custom script was the in-code basic stairwell creator by EJ81, a project inspired by Benno Building Creator that originally sought to simplify basic stairwell creation. Only the left-facing algorithm was created before the project's abandonment. Number 29. According to this explanatory text file, the layout of EJ81's Northeast Drive Convention Centre is based on the layout of the deck in their backyard. Number 30. Need some help doing some maths while coding your Skyscrapersim building? Believe it or not, the console can be used as a calculator. Simply enter a print command followed by the expression you like simplified, and hey presto. Number 31. Objects can also be coded in-game using the console. Provided your Skyscrapersim version is recent enough, you can, for example, type in a floor section coupled with a floor or wall command, and boom, you just create a brand new object without touching the script file. Just make sure if you want to keep it, to add it to the script later on, or it'll be wiped away as soon as the building's reloaded. Number 32. Working escalators were only introduced in 2017 with the Alpha 10 release of Skyscrapersim. Before then, the Escalator 2011 script could be used to create mock-up static escalators that were actually staircases. Number 33. Wondering why floor 10 of Eternity Plaza V2 looks a tad old school? It was originally intended to be a Skyscrapersim museum, although unfortunately this has not been constructed yet. Number 34. After a long wait in 2023, Skyscrapersim finally got destination dispatch lift support, allowing users to enter their floor outside the lift rather than on a button panel inside. Marriott Marquee recreations full steam ahead. Number 35. The two non-fictional products in the Benno content pack, Guy's Hospital and Hampstead Tube Station, are the only Benno buildings with staircases. Number 36. The random activity checkbox can be used to create simulated random person activity on the elevators. In modern version of Skyscrapersim, an efficient algorithm chooses a random floor for each person and plots the most efficient route to that floor, meaning some lifts never get used. In older versions, however, there was simply a timer that pressed random buttons. Number 37. Random people can be managed and observed using the People Manager window. Number 38. This is what's inside Benno Island. Number 39. According to the changelog, elevators in Skyscrapersim could only level after Alpha 6. Number 40. This screenshot in the forum post by Event Horizon shows the Triton Centre included as a model in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Number 41. The official name of Triton Centre 3 is the Mitchell H. Nixon Tower. Number 42. Back when they were first planning the construction of the fictional Triton Centre, Event Horizon, the developer, took a walk into downtown Chicago and scouted out a then empty plot on which to set the building, which is located at 111 North Dearborn. The plot is now home to a small urban shopping centre called Block 37. Number 43. Sky 1 was originally intended to be just one skyscraper in a 9-piece complex called the Skyline Centre, though unfortunately the other towers were never realised. Number 44. Every building in Benno's inspirational city, fittingly, has a different inspiration. For example, Building 1 is based on Benno's aunt's house, the conservatory being a lift, and the lift on the pier that goes underwater is based on a dream he had one night. Number 45. Using this small control panel in the shopping portion of Skyscrapersim Housing Estate Section 1.2 allows you to close up the shutters. Hope no one needs to do any shopping in Skyscrapersim World. Number 46. As shown here in Building C by Crispy Cat, Skyscrapersim supports importing custom models from SketchUp and Blender. Check out these realistic public bathrooms. Number 47. One of the biggest buildings ever created for Skyscrapersim has got to be the preset underground building. It's enormous, each floor 1.3 billion square feet and spanning downwards the equivalent of 500 floors. Number 48. There's a way to instantly find the script command of any object in Skyscrapersim. Simply click the desired object, open the object manager, copy out the script command and use Command F to find it in your script file. Only catch, it doesn't work with modern version of Skyscrapersim as the mouse click is very imprecise. Number 49. Skyscrapersim buildings can be as tall as you want, but going up too high can cause these strange judders, as shown in these development screenshots by Event Horizon. And finally, number 50. By far the best thing to do with Skyscrapersim has got to be, of course, to download the Lift Excelsior portfolio, play around with the new build text-based building creator, and run my 5 custom hand-coded buildings. And on that, more than a bit narcissistic note, this has been 50 facts you didn't know about Skyscrapersim. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.